G'day everyone. Sorry for being away for a few weeks, but I have been away in Thailand and Malaysia for a family holiday, which was great fun, but obviously very, very hot. Anyway, while I was out, I found some cool things overseas that I wanted to show you all, starting with this crayon knockoff figure of Swindle, who is called Hurricane. And even though I cannot exactly put him into vehicle form because the pieces don't exactly fit together well, I still find him pretty cool, especially since I got him for 60 baht. I also rekindled my Kamen Rider addiction by finding this mini model of Saiga, who isn't all that poseable, but I think he's pretty cool. I also came across this really nice Lego-esque Ultraman for 55 ringgit, which is a lot bigger than I thought, and it was a lot more trouble than I thought it would be.
Alright, so I'm partway through this Ultraman build, and can I just say something? This is the strangest version of Lego I've ever seen. Because look at this. They have slots, and they have to be very specific so the flat is on the outside, which is probably the most tedious thing ever, considering with all the pieces I still have left. Holy moly.
Alright, so with that out of the way, let me show you my favourite part. Bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, these were the two tins I got from Thailand, and I think that they look pretty cool, and they are definitely metal, which I find is nice, and I think the artwork kind of makes sense. I don't think Blade Knight was in GX, or Jaden was in Arc 5. Anyway, let's crack them open, and I'll show you some of the funny ones that I found, and some of them are interesting to say the least. Alright, so in this one we've got Infernoid Nemoth, which is pretty much the same as he always is, although the text is kind of funny. But anyway, what else did we get? So we got Goyo Emperor with an effect that involves Draco Slayers. Yep. What else did we get? We got the actual effect that Goyo Emperor is meant to have on Dinoster. King Gig, which supports 1,000 basic life points activation. Destroy monster of the opponent field of the same number as ideodynamic race monster existing as shown on the face-up of your own field. This effect may be used once every bout. Ryu Ukami, who actually has the right effect. Hold on. What else? Oh, here we go. Dark Dragon with True Eyes. This card can remove one dragon monster occurred on my field from the game and summon specially from the hand card. One time in one round, it is possible to summon specially one dragon monster from the hand card or my graveyard besides the Dark Dragon with True Eyes in my main step. Okay. Oh, here we go. Phoenix Narayan, which I'm pretty sure is a banned card. This card does not use the Seed of Phoenix, or that this card cannot do special summon. On occasion where this card attacks, the damage is done after calculation, and the card of... oh, what the fuck? When the card of your own field is damaged sent to the graveyard, it gives the opponent 800 basic points worth of damage at the conclusion stage of yourself. When this card exists in the graveyard, you could exclude one plant raise monster existing in your graveyard from the game. This card defenses from the graveyard and represents special summon. What the fuck? Pretty much it's just a convoluted way of saying summon in defense position. What else was there? Matayam, which actually looks a bit fine aside from that being cut off a bit. Oh, that's right. On the pendulum monsters, they've swapped the pendulum effect with the monster effect and vice versa, which is not surprising. Then we had Blue Eyes White Car Dragon. This card is treated as a normal monster while in the hand or graveyard. When this card is normal or special summon, target a spell or trap. So same, it's essentially right. It's fine. Herald of Glorious Light. That one's effect is pretty alright. The Gradle Dragon, which is alright. Despot Jet, Despot 09, Andromelech. That one's fine. It seems like most of them were pretty alright, but I just remember some of them being slightly funky. Because you can tell which ones are just copies, like they photocopied it, and some of them are just complete retools and retexts of them. So those ones were all alright, but there's one other one I want to show you. Hold on. Alright, so we've got our glossy Kokapakapu, who looks pretty normal. And then we had Andromelech, Phoenix Narayan. That one was fine. Sabertooth was fine. Leo Dancer was fine. Oh, Ikusagami Shiranui or War God. Was this one fine? One zombie tuna plus one more non-zombie tuna monsters with no space. If this card is special summon, you can banish a zombie from your graveyard. This card gains attack. That one seems fine. We've got more Goyo Emperors and Dynosters. What else was there? Oh, this one. So, Buster Dragon, the Destroyer Dragon. Definitely not Goyo Emperor. So, one tuna plus one or more non-tuna synchros. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, it gains 400 attack for each Earth Warrior typed synchro monster you control until the end of the damage step. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can activate one of these effects. And there were no effects. You just activate effect. I think that was all of the other ones that I wanted to show. I think, yeah, that was fine. I haven't actually been showing it on camera. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Secret Ceremony Power 21 World. They gave up on Arcana Force the World. So it's an angel race. When the card summons, reverse summons, special summons is successful, it will get the following effect by throwing a coin. Surface, send 2 monsters on your field to tomb and miss opponent's next turn at the end. Inside, when opposite fighting is ended, a card on the front of opposite tomb will be added into opposite's hand cards. Holy moly. That's quite a card. Alright, I think that might have been all of them now. Let me just double check. Oh, we've got the Messenger from Hell. Oh, First Ancestor Phoenix Simofu. It's a bird monster. If the card is used as normal monster in the hand cards. If the card is on the field, the sacrificial offering, which is used in summoned wind attribute monster, will be -1. The wind attribute monster as sacrificial offering is summoned the card's sacrificial offering successfully, then no more than 2 cards are returned to the opposite hand cards. I'm surprised I made that all in one sentence. We've got the Ultra Galaxy Eye Dragon, which, oh, this is an interesting one. 8-star monster ×3. When the card exceeds is summoned successfully by the Ultra Galaxy Eye Dragon, which is taken as material, the effect of the card that occurred on the field beside this card does not useful. One time in one round, it can start when remove 1 Xyz material of this card. When remove all the Xyz materials of the other party's field in this round, the attack power of this card rise up to the figures that deducted the figures by 500. Moreover, in this round, the card can attack at most deducted figures in the same one battle step. I know this card's effect, and that does not sound like what it should be. At all. That sounds like a ruling nightmare. We've got a Shakanaga. A Morphage Irritum. With the pendulum and monster effect swapped as well. But they actually seem normal. We've got the original spelling of Cleafort, which is a Cleafort killer, which has
actually the right monster effect. And yeah, that's pretty much all of them. A lot of them are, I'm not showing you all of them because most of them have the right text, or you can just tell they're just copies. Sometimes the text is in the wrong font. But I wanted to show you my favorite ones because some of them are absolutely hilarious, and I was literally, it's been like a couple of weeks since I've read them, and going through them all again is rather hilarious. Because I've had some cards in the past, like my first introduction to Yu-Gi-Oh was actually to like these bootleg cards, like Embedding Overlord Dragon, this Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, which is a fake, but it's hard to tell unless you actually read the text, like it's not the right font. Biting Dinosaur, Defense Fly Dragon 5-step, and Dragon Evil King. Anyway, they're the main ones I wanted to show you. I think my favorite is, which one would be my favorite? Phoenix Narine is made my brain explode, as well as No Effect. Destroy a monster, gain 400 attack, activate effect of no effect. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you, I think. So I'll go back to myself and see if there's anything further I wanted to say.
Alright, so I think that covers just about everything. There were a couple of other items I got, but I don't really need to show them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this weirder video. I just kind of wanted to show where I've been the past few weeks, and like just one big show and tell. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.